time to change the subject for just about 60 seconds.
Welcome, fellow Whovians, to the legend of the... Well, am I on here? Yes, I am. Okay, do I have more than one thing? How do I have two things going on here? That's strange. Give me a moment. Yeah. Oh, there I am. I'm just off on the side. Hi! Welcome. This is a very special pre-show because I felt like it. That's basically it. I wanted to get a little bit of extra time playing for Northwood, which is the game I have been playing. Seriously, why is nothing wanting to work? Scroll, save. There we go. Before the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS' main show begins, I wanted to get a little bit of extra play in on For Northwood, and I figured I would take over the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS channel and show you all what I've been doing on my channel. So you can hop over to me after the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS is finished at youtube.com/theradhole.ca. That's theradhole.dotca. For now, let's pop that in. Let's pop this in. There we go. I will explain this more after because we only have 20-odd minutes. But this is for Northwood. It is a precision trick-taking game. This is a scenario from The Noisy Year, which is in one of the more advanced scenarios. So it plays a little bit differently. And I lost horribly in the game last night. And then I lost power. So I figured I'd finish off here. The short version is there is cards that are 0, 1, 2, 3, up to 7. This is how many points or tricks I need to take in order to win that particular card. I have allies here that I can use. There are cards here with 4 different suits. It is fairly easy to tell this solo game and how it works. It is not terribly hard. Hey, Jim, you know what we're talking about. Sorry about last night. I quite literally lost power as I was trying to get things rolling, so I'm just like, well, I'll finish it today. I'm going to be trying to get 3 points in this hand, which means I need to win 3 tricks. The trump suit for this is going to be the 8 of Leaves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a card off the top of this. This is the suit that has been led. I have to play in this suit if I can. I can. So I will win that, and I will get a point. I've gotten 1 point of the 3 I need. If I get 4 points, I fail. If I get 2 points, I fail. So I want to get exactly 3. Next card is a 1 of Eyes. Again, I have that. Really sucks that I have to play an 8 on a 1, but so be it. 8. So here I have options. I can either trumpet, which I don't really want to do yet. I know this is the ultimate card, so I really don't want to do that. Or I can slough off something else. I'm going to do that, so I will lose that 5. 4. I need to do that. I will then 3. Unfortunately, this means I have to trumpet, so I'm just going to do that right now. 3. 3. I have to trumpet. So I have now lost to this particular hand, but I'll play it out anyway. Doop. Yeah, that was awful as far as that goes. So what that's going to do, and I'm not trying terribly hard, because again, this is a bit of a rush prior to the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. However, I've now, since I broke on this, will never be able to get that particular ruler back, and I will never be able to get the points that would have been worth. Now, one thing I did not do is I did not use my allies here. These allies have slightly different powers than what's written on them. The Baron of Eyes, which is the fox in the middle there, if my next response, which is the card I play, is even, I would have drawn a card. If it was odd, I could have discarded a card. So that might have helped me a little bit. The panda over here, which is the Lady of Flowers, reads slightly differently. I can discard or score 2 cards whose value equals to 9. I didn't have any of that by the time I could have got. It would have been useful. And then the tiger over here is discard 2 cards and draw an equal number of cards equal to the difference. Again, just to make things a little easier on me, I'm going to go for the 4 with the King of Claws. So the claws are going to be a trump suit. And yeah, that's and I have to get 4 points. 1, and I get 8 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's just see. Now, technically I should be looking at this hand before I do that, but I'm actually fine with this hand. 1 of leaves. So this is going to be easy. I have to play my 4, so I'm going to get that point. I don't have any other leaves. This is fine. 6 of paws. So again, that is the trump suit. I now have to choose, do I want to win that? Or do I want to slough out? I'm just going to slough it. 2. I will immediately play that 8 and win that one. So that is 2 out of the 4. 3. Well, I have to win that because I have to play within suit. So I can only afford to win 1 more. I'm going to start with discarding 2 cards that equal to 9. That's a risk because, of course, now that only leaves me with 2 cards of mediocreness. And this one's actively not good. Ha-ha! So I win that. I'm almost certainly not going to win this. Perfect. So I made 1, 2, 3, 4 points, or 4 tricks, which is what I needed up here. So I've gotten that ruler, that King of Claws is now friendly to me, and I can now access him as one of my allies in lieu of these 3 other allies. Let's see what's next. For those of you who are just joining, this is a bit of a pre-show for the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, just because I wanted to, give this another go from last night. So when this is over, the review of the Girl in the Fireplace will happen as scheduled. It will not be happening on this stream. You'll have to just pop over to the other one. So if you are watching on the radhole.ca's anything, then you'll want to pop over to the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS on YouTube, and you will be able to watch that in a moment. So right now, as I said, I am just playing a little bit of for Northwood, which is a precision trick-taking game. And let's see what I got in this hand, and we can determine that. Oh, thank you, Jim. I'm glad you watched that. I really am. It means a lot to me. I appreciate it. Share it to all your friends. I am going to play this again later tonight after the Girl in the Fireplace is finished and after I've had a chance to make food for my roommate. So probably about 9 o'clock Eastern. So I have a bunch of eyes, which is not good for these lower cards over here because that's the trump suit of both of those. I don't have a ton of high cards. I think I can get away with. I'm going to try the 2. Again, I'm not expecting to win this. This is a speed run prior to our regular review. So I've got an 8 of leaves, which is the trump, which is good. I kind of don't want necessarily that. So I'm going to play the 5, and I'm going to lose. I still have a trump, but I don't necessarily want to use it. We have a 3 of flowers. I have to win that because I have to play within suit. 7 of paws. I can't win that one. And again, I don't necessarily want to. I only want to win 2. Exactly 2 tricks. I can lose that 3. 5. So I know that very little can beat this 8. I cannot win another. I can't afford to win anything else. So that's what I have to do. 1. Now this is the problem. This is a trump. I can't play this or I will win it, but I can slough off these other cards. Good. I can slough that off, so I only have 1 card left. As long as the next card in this is not the suit eyes higher than 4, I will succeed in this. And it is not. So I got 1, 2 points, which is what I needed to get. Boom. So that's how that works. We are sitting at 23 minutes to the Girl in the Fireplace. So I do appreciate anybody tuning in for this random pre-show. As I was saying, I am playing for Northwood, and I will be playing this again later on my channel, youtube.com/TheRattledOTCA. But for now, what is that? Oh, okay, I don't care. Yes, I'll be playing this on my channel after our review of you, probably about 9 p.m. Eastern. This is a precision trick-taking game. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's take a look at what I have in this hand, and then we can decide what I want to try and get. I have a couple of... Actually, this is not terrible. I only have 2 trumps, which I could discard. I have those, which I could discard. I'm going to go with... I'm going to go for the King of Eyes. I'm going to go for 0. I want to win 0. I do not want to win anything in this hand. So to do that, I am right now, right off the bang, going to discard 2 cards, and I will draw the difference. That difference is 0. I will discard 2 cards that equal 9. So there we go. I don't want to use this because 3 out of 4 of my cards are even, which would have me drawing more cards, and I don't want to do that. 5 of eyes. So no matter what happens, that is a trump. I don't have it, so no matter what, I'm going to lose. So I'm going to ditch that. 6. 7, I can come under that with a 2. So I've got 2 cards left. 1 card left. And I won. So I get 1 point off of this. And I only wanted 0 points. So I did not, in fact, win that trick. Or win that hand. Whoops. Why is that? I know why. So that's unfortunate. This is, again, a solo trick-taking game from... I always forget the name. Side Room Games. I'm trying to call it Sideline Games, and that's not correct. So Side Room Games. They actually have several other small little solo card games. This thing, the entire game, fits in, the slightly larger than a deck box. So that's kind of cool. Again, we are currently 20 minutes to the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS proper. Thank you very much for joining me. You are welcome to chime in the audience. I certainly encourage that. Just as you could in any other show. But I just want to do something a little different for you guys. So, I don't have a very high number of stuff. I have no trump cards, which means I could easily enough go for that one. The trump is always whatever suit the ruler is. So in this case, for the one, it would be that. I couldn't discard those easily enough. Discard those as a 9. Discard those 2 instead for 0. Sure, let's try it. We're going to go for, we want one trick. No more, no less. We are going to start right off by discarding cards that start with 9. Discard those 2 cards. Draw the difference, which is 0. 2 of eyes. I have nothing, so I am going to ditch that. 8 of leaves. 1. Now it's good. This is slightly not cool. Because now if I don't win this, now I've gotten 0. Which means I also did not win that. So we're not having good luck in this particular game. I have one of these? No, I grabbed the wrong one. I've won 2 of these. There we go. It was the Lady of Eyes. It was the number 1 that I lost. So I've won 2, lost 3. Not ideal. Again, I'm not playing terribly cautiously, as we are on a timetable. We will give this another try. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm probably going to bring in one of these other things. All right, so I've got 3 trumps. That's not helpful at all. I'm going to take the King of Claws. And I'm going to replace my Baron of Eyes. No, I'm going to replace... yeah, my Baron of Eyes. So, what that allows me to do is, and I'm going to pick my Queen of Flowers. First thing that I can do is I'm going to discard 2 cards, and I get to then draw the difference between them. So I'm going to take a 1 and the 6. I want to keep those for the moment, anyways. And draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. I actually got some really good cards in that. As far as I need to win 7 points in this, so this is good. I've also got a third 7, which is good because I can dump those basically straight into my score pile as long as I don't play them. I can discard 2 cards that equal 9 if and I want. That's going to be the easiest way to do that. So we're going to do that right now. So that's 2 right off the hop that I've won. Let's start the conversation. 7. I lose that with a 1. 3. I can trump that with that 2. So now I've got 3. Keep in mind I have 3 3s here that I could dump over there if I really want to. 6. I'm going to trump that with the 8 right now. So that's 4. So if I do nothing else with that 5, that 3, and that 2, I can dump all of those in and win. 1. There's the dangers. I've still won, though, so that's okay. 6. 5. This is good. I'm almost certainly not going to win it, though, so I'm going to take this risk. No, I'm not going to take the risk. There's no point to taking the risk. 3. 0. I can 2, 3. Now I will do that. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have successfully finished that hand. King of Claws is going to go away because I did bring him in as an ally. It doesn't matter if I used him or not. It would have done that. I have no big deal. 2 more hands in this game, which I can definitely do in just a few minutes, and then we will end this pre-show and move over to our review of The Girl in the Fireplace. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got a lot of claws for a 5. Yeah. We're going to bring in the Queen of Leaves and go for the Baron. So I need to get 5 tricks in this. Yes, Rona. Happy birthday to Christian Basil. He will not be on the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS because he's having a birthday. Definitely. All right, let's take a look. See here. 8. Well, that's not ideal. The one card that loses me that. 5 of Claws. I can win that with a 7. No, I can win that with a 6. Do it as close as possible. I need to win 5. 2. I don't have that. I will win that by trumping it with a 1 of Claws. So I can only win 3 more hands. 8. I'll ditch my 2 of Claws. Now, I'm going to discard, or I'm going to score 2 cards that equal 9, which takes me to 4. That makes it reasonable that I will only win one more trick and get that. 3. I'm going to take it, which gives me my 5 points. If as anything that is above, anything that is below a 4 of flowers, I will lose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. I needed 5 points. Bingo. So I now have only one more hand to do. It will be for the Jack of Flowers. My Queen of Leaves, I didn't use this ability, so it goes away anyway. I need 6. I'm going to bring in the Baron. Yeah, I'm going to bring in the Baron of Claws. Whether I use it or not is irrelevant at this point, because it is the last hand. We will quickly shuffle this together. One final hand. All right. Last hand. Let's see what we can do. 6. I need to get a total of 6. I can win that. 4. I cannot win that. I will lose it with a 1. 7. I can win that with the 8. 5. I win that with a 7. So I need to win 3 more, which is a little dangerous. 1 of claws. I don't have that. I'm going to trump it, which gives me 4. Lose. And if it's really anything, I automatically win this, because that's the high trump. So I've gotten my 5 points. I needed... I'm an idiot. I needed 6 points. So I've failed. That does end the game. I get points based on the stars that are on these cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Base win is 16. So I have failed at this completely. That's okay. So with that having been said, I'm going to bring this to a close. Please pop over to the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS if you're not already there. And we will begin in about 6 minutes. We'll be beginning our review of The Girl in the Fireplace. Whoops, that was not the button I wanted. With The Girl in the Fireplace, which is wonderful. It's great. There's your spoiler. I like it. So yes, thank you guys very much for your time and for your attention. And we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna go. We're just gonna end it. We're not even gonna do anything else. So until next time, pop over, find the landing page for our review, and until I see you in about 5 minutes, good gaming and goodbye.